plays Long Golf. Tonight I'll be speaking to you about the sport of scuba diving. By the end of this session, you'll be ready to sign up for your next dive class. Feel the warm sun on your back. Smell the salt in the air and the sand between your toes. Now that's just some of the benefits of scuba diving. Through my diving training, experience, and research, I'll tell you about this cool sport of scuba diving. Like any other sport, there are some risk in diving. However, by obtaining proper training, equipment, and diving within your limitations, you will see that scuba diving is a fun, safe, and easy sport. Now, scuba diving is fun. According to the book of The Best Dives of the Caribbean by Huber, the Caribbean dive industry has expanded out to dive resorts, diving yachts, and all-inclusive resorts. Now, what is an all-inclusive resort? Well, for example, you pay one fee, all your diving, your food, your taxes, maid service, all is included in one fee. Now, that's all-inclusive. Now, if you can't tell, I love to scuba dive. With all my dive training, experience, I get excited every time I go diving and go beneath the sea and see some of God's creatures. For instance, I can remember the first time I went on my ocean dive. I went on a shipwreck called the Indra, off the coast of North Carolina, about 18 miles. I can remember the cool boat ride out. I can remember going to the dive site and jumping into the warm blue azure water, descending down on the shipwreck, and while diving seeing lots of southern tropical fish due to the Gulf Stream coming close to the wreck. Man, what a scuba dive. Now, scuba diving is safe. According to Divers Alert Network, diving is easy under ideal conditions. But life on dry land doesn't prepare us for certain conditions that are far from ideal underwater. So with this in mind, there are some safety tips that you can take in from the Central Cyber Diving News Network. They recommend that, one, that you choose the right dive operator. Make sure that they have a good diving record and are safe. Be honest about your abilities. Be sure not to dive beyond your training or experience. Ask about safety equipment. First of all, dive operators should have oxygen. They should have first aid equipment. And they should have people that are trained in CPR. Buy travel insurance. Now, the highly unlikely event that you'll need travel insurance. However, should you become injured, sick, possibility a storm should blow the dive over and your vacation's over with, family emergencies, you too can recuperate some of your expenses that will go into this dive vacation. And two, always carry signaling device in case you should become separated from your dive party. Scuba diving is easy. Open water classes are taught to children as young as 10 years old. Now, even you can get ready to go into your next dive class, young man. You too can sign up for the next Discover Scuba class. Now, don't rush me. Wait, I've got more information for the next class. You too can go underwater and breathe and see how spectacular it is to breathe underwater. The next question is, where do I sign up? Check your local listings, local universities, colleges. For example, MIT has a great website that tells all their local diving, next training sessions, and weather conditions, and local dive sites. And finally, now you know that scuba diving is fun, scuba diving is safe, and scuba diving is easy. The adventure of travel and the underwater world awaits you. So what are you waiting for? Let's go diving. I'm now ready for any questions.